Echo here, welcome back to Pathfinder. I'm down at Y14 and I've just found my first bit of nickel, so I thought I'd get that on camera. So it's one nickel ore. Is that all I need for my quest? Remember last time our quest was to find nickel ore, and yep, that's that bit. Cool. Now it's time to create a better pickaxe head. You can swap this out with a bronze one. So I actually need to get more nickel. I need to get ferrous pickaxe head, which is going to take more nickel than just that one. I was hoping to be more than one there, so it looks like I need to carry on having a dig around. I'm going to go down to 11. I don't know if there's going to be lava down here. I've found absolutely no openings. It seems all to be solid rock. Ooh, yellowite, iodite, interesting. So that's needs a cobalt pick. I can mine yellowite. That's interesting. So that looks like big reactors are in the pack. Oh, it's plus. I was just looking at making a Java barrel, but I can't make the. Yeah, big reactors are in. Cool. That's interesting. Iodite's normally in the nether, isn't it? I was looking at making a Java barrel with hopper upgrades, but I need redstone for that, which is also what I'm looking for down here. I'm hoping to find some redstone and possibly diamond, but the ore seems certainly non-standard. So I'm not sure if I'm going to find the things that I want to find. I'm going to have a look around. I'll meet you back up on the surface. Our next thing on the other quest is to make some rye seeds. So I'll get on with that when I get up top as well. I think I've sussed out how to improve the stats on the breeding, on the seed stuff. So I'll meet you back up top when I've got a few more ores. I'm not going to get that much more because my inventory's kind of getting full here, and so is my bag. So I'm kind of going to be struggling very soon for my thing on the floor there. I'm struggling very soon for space, but hopefully I can find a little bit more nickel, and I'll meet you back up there. Just as I cut, the next block I broke, I've got redstone, I've got tessellite, and I've got nickel. So that's all good. I think I'm going to come back down to get it though. Yep, I am. I had to make more bags as well, I think. So I've got redstone. Redstone is a nice thing to have because it's going to let me make a redstone clock and automate my processing of ores. Infused tessellite. So that's all just blue power stuff. When I played with Greg Tech, with tessellite, there was also nice, plenty of redstone. With tessellite, there was also what was the diamonds in it, but that's the Greg Tech ore gen. So it looks like I've not got none of that here, but never mind. Let's try and squeeze a bit more stuff into there. So it looks like I've got enough nickel to make myself a ferrous axe head. So yeah, I'll meet you back up top, and we shall get the next two quests done. First thing I want to make back up here then is I just dyed some wool black using my last bit of ink, and I'm going to make myself 2 black bags. I could upgrade these. At the minute I'm getting a bit low on string. The string I've got is all from cobwebs, of course. I'm not sure how do we make string. Cotton. Oh, wool card. Nice. Fine iron wire. Ooh, diamond draw plate. Okay, that's not as nice as I thought. But no, I've got a bit more space. Each of them, of course, is quite small, but I can carry them around with me. I've got a bit more space in there. Now, what I want to make is, really quickly, I want to get some redstone. I think it's stone. I might be wrong. I've got a little bit of stone I cooked up before. I've got a little technique now. Now I've got a chisel. I made a chisel. What I can do with stone here is I can change it into stone bricks, and this is from a comment people have told me, which is very useful as well. Let me just put that in there a second. If I actually put a stone brick in there, like that, now everything I click now will just become a stone brick. Yeah. So then if I wanted to, I could mine them, and if I really want to, in this chisel here, I can put them in there, make them back to smooth stone. So I can actually create smooth stone without actually having to burn some of my coal up. So real nice easy way of getting smooth stone if you want to. Right. Let's tidy that up. Got a nice bit of stone there, why not? Bit of tidy stone on the edge there. So yeah, nice easy way of getting stone there. I've dumped all my tools and stuff into here for now because I don't want to be carrying them around with me. Oops, I actually need some smooth stone, don't I? That was the whole point of that. There we go, put that up there. I need a bit of redstone and a stick sticks will be in there, yeah. And what I should be able to do with this is set up a little bit of automation for my smeltery. So I want one redstone torch. This is going from memory. I think it's 4 of them. It is wonderful. I've got a redstone clock from extra utilities. What I can do with this is I've built some more grout blocks and I've expanded my smeltery. So I think I've got about 32 smeltery bricks, which is enough to make it into this. So I've got 9 in the base, 3, 3, 3, so 18 smeltery blocks. And then there's my 3 other bits that we already had. I've made a couple of hoppers. I've got one underneath the casting table, and that's facing a chest. I've got one on top of the thing there. And what I can do now is if I put this redstone clock there, it's going to pulse that. I've got some tin in there in a minute. It's going to pulse that, and it's going to automatically put that in there. So now I've got automated ore processing. All I need to do is let's get my nickel off. We want this ferrous, don't we? I'll wait until that's in there just because we don't want it to alloy. Yeah, it's not going to go very quick anyway, so there we go. That's going to cook up and it's going to end up as ferrous ingots down in the base there. Excellent. That's that bit. I really hope my beard's not touching my mic again. I've been having issues with my mic lately. That is just normal seeds, so that's failed. What we're trying to get here is rye. The water's run out, it gets below 15,000 it looks like, and the water's run out, you see, it's all dried up between. I need to get away with automatically filling that thing because it's a bit of a pain. I've also done this wrong. I've done that wrong. I was seeing if it'd go off the corners. What I should have done is these 4 in the middle. Now you put some cross crops there. That's barley and that's wheat. So what this should do is give me a chance of getting rye, which it's not doing yet. What we can do over here is I've built these up to 422s. These are all 422s. What I should have done though is slightly different here. Is I should have put these. I'm going to break them for the time being. I should have put these like this, and these 422s. Let them all mature. Then once they're all mature, put a cross crops in the middle, and you've got a better chance of getting your stats upgraded from that cross crop in the middle. So that's what we're getting on with there. Come back over here now. We should have some nickel. There we go. Ferrous. Excellent. I can make now. Oh, I'll tell you what I should have done. I've cocked that up, haven't I? I've cocked that up. What I needed was this. I was going to check my mic real quick. So of course I did need some of this nickel, some of this ferrous to be in molten form because we need to take that plate out, put the pickaxe head plate in, and then do that. So I'll just move the clock over there. That's nice and out of the way there. But, there we go. 1 ferrous pickaxe head, mining level of redstone. So it's the same level we've got, and that just uses 1 ingot. I wasn't sure how much that would use. So I can put that back there now. And bang that back on there. I've also just made a crescent hammer, iron and tin. So now what we can actually do is we can wrench that guy, so that'll actually put the lava into there. Very nice. Could do with finding some lava down on the bottom of the world as well. My hunger's getting a bit low, need to keep an eye on that. So I'm going to need some bronze here. So first of all, repair. Oh, turns out I put loads of. I thought I only got 1 of each of them. Let's get you in there. This inventory thing really is painful, having no inventory. I look forward to later in the game when I'm told I can get my inventory back. There we go, we've upgraded to a ferrous pickaxe. So haste, reinforce 1. Haste, reinforce 1. With a quicker speed though. So there we go. So is that a quest complete? It is 2 quests complete. Interesting. Cool. What we got? So we can claim the reward for that. I've got inventory space. Let's keep on top of things. Claim reward. Wonderful. Our next one was this. Next one was to mine manganese. That's just a 1-parter. Okay. Claim that reward. And okay, none of these are open yet. That's interesting. So it looks like I am stuck with getting this done because it looks like it's blocking stuff now. So I cannot do anything else there just yet. Let's see what rewards we get. Terrain Islands Dimlet, RF Tools Manual. think I already had one of them. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I've got plenty of stuff to take back to the ship. So now it's a case of getting these rye seeds done. Remember, you knew your rice seeds. Excellent, we have got some. They aren't grown yet. So that's going to give me a rice seed, which is what we needed for that other quest. Rye seed. Oh, okay. With barley, you can now breed many more seeds. Rye will be the next step along with rice. Rye can be created by breeding wheat with barley. So it looks like I get a choice. I possibly get a chance of both of these. So it's giving me the one that I didn't want just yet. It's giving me rice seed. Let's have a look. Press R. Barley and seeds. Give me rice on farmland, and let's have a look at rye. Yeah, look, barley and seeds. So I've got a choice. That's barley. Don't want that. I've got a choice of getting rye on here. So I'll carry on doing this until I get rye, and then once these are grown, I shall fill this up. And while I'm off camera, I'll fill this back up with water. Decided to go for a little bit of a gamble here. May or may not work. I don't think it's going to cost us anything in the long run anyway. I put together the bits here for a Aquis accumulator, and even if this isn't useful for what I'm making it for now, it will of course come in useful at some point. Having an Aquis accumulator is always going to be useful for something. So there we go, we've got one Aquis accumulator. Make sure I've got my bucket with me. Oops. Bucket, yep, I've got my bucket. And I'm probably going to need a couple of bits of dirt just to pillar up. And what I can do out here now then is I want to see if this Aquis accumulator puts water into these tanks. It may do, it may not. Aquis accumulator is going to go there, and I'm just going to create myself a way up. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. Oops. So I need, that's new. What's going on there? The configuration I want to put out to the back. That's what I've not seen this configuration before. I'm not sure what that means, but we shall see if it fills this thing up. That's going down, of course, because I am pulling water from it over there. We'll see when we get water either side of this. You're going up. 24, 25. Excellent. So we have got the tank is filling up now. Excellent. That works. I'm glad that works. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. Looks a bit ugly at the minute. I'll tidy that up one day. I need some lead pipes to be able to make the actual fluid ducts. I've got no lead. Not lead pipe, lead. I've got no lead yet. I think I'm going to need some lead pretty soon anyway from one of the quests, because it looks like a leadstone energy cell is on the thing. So what's happened here then? That is not what I wanted at all. Potato seed. That was my attempt to get better wheat seed, wheat stats. Oh man, everything gets so messy so quick. So let's have a check what this potato stat is, just out of interest. It's a 221. Okay, it's interesting. What I've got here is some rye, which was our next thing we needed. That's all good. And you lot go in there. Let's get this guy scanned. We've got a nice, just a 111 rye seed. I planted some of the rice seeds that I had, and I planted a melon seed that I had. Did I get a melon seed as a quest reward, I think? Well, we'll see. What's that then? So that's seeds, okay. And what I want to see here is, I want to see what this actually is stats wise. So let's see if this has got improved stats of what it had. 635, so yeah, that is how you improve your stats. So that's a 635. These was all 422s. So what I want to do now is, inventory space. You're killing me. What I want to do now is knock all these down, and that 655 there, I want to plant on its own. Let that grow up there, and then once that's grown, I'll put cross crops all around it, like that. It doesn't actually matter now, does it? Don't matter if I do that now or later. That grows, that'll spread onto them and have the same stats as this. So this will put 655s onto these three, and then we can plant the 655s around the outside, put the crust crops in the middle, we'll get better, we'll increase our stats that way. I could probably automate this a lot better than I'm doing it. Or, well, I'm not automating it at all, am I? So I could probably automate this, which I'm not doing at the minute. What I also want to do is I might as well plant this rice seed that I've got. Yeah, you can go there, rice seed. Let's get rid of you. And we'll grow that, see what kind of food we can get from that. What we should have now though is a quest reward. We just chuck some stuff in there on me for food. I'm getting a bit low again. So I've got rice now. We've got rye. Oh, I've got rye already. So what can these be used for? 2 becomes 2. Weird. Ooh, mortar and pestle becomes flour. Nice. Remember, I can take it into round shape rice seeds. Okay. And then let's check out the rice. We can make rice cakes. Chicken curry. So we're starting to get into the actual cookings of foods. I could smelt it into a rice cake. Nice. Let's if I had 8 of them, I'd do that, but I won't do that just yet. Let's put them in there then. See what our quest log is telling us now. I can now hopefully come back to Bellerophon and cooking utensils. Okay, I need to make a mortar and pestle and a mixing bowl. Interesting. Mortar. So I'm guessing there was a mortar and pestle there that was making flour, wasn't it? So 3 stone and a stick. Easy enough. 1, 2, 3. I could be skipping ahead with stuff, by the way. I'm trying to do it as just in case you're wondering why I'm not making like pulverizers and stuff. I'm trying to do things the way the quest tells me to. The quest book tells me to. So I'm doing it on purpose. Mixing bowl. Mixing bowl is 3 wood and a stick. Just as easy, slightly different. 3 wood, 1 stick. This is going to help me get better nutritional food, so I'm not having to eat so much all the time. There we go, we've got them. Claim reward. And look at our next quest, which is make some flour, make some dough. Excellent. So how many of that? 1 flour, 1 dough. So we've seen that to get flour we needed that rye. Was it like that and that? This is flour. And dough, I'm guessing, uses a mixing bowl. 41. Let's just type in dough instead, it'll be easier. Dough is, ooh, okay. So I need water, flour, mixing bowl and salts. Now salt I can get using a pot and water. You can mine this. You can also do it like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a pot. I remember this from playing with RegTech, because salt's useful for one of the machines. Is it electrolyzer? Right. Inventory. I hate you, inventory. You are the bane of my life. Ooh, reward bag. Wooden handguard. Great. Stick. So let us make first our pot. There we go. And now what I can do is, I've already got a little bit of it here. As you can see, I've got milk and I've got water. I'll show you how I made the water, and they make the milk exactly the same. You'll get your water source. Darkness. Water source in there somewhere. There it is, look. You will get your water source and you just go like that, and it gets you 4 of these fresh waters. That does the same with the milk. If you get a bucket of milk, you get 4 buckets of milk. Very useful. So what was I doing with this? I was making salt, wasn't I? Salts. Oh, I'll show you what, I should have done it off dough. Backtracked off dough. Dough. Salt is. What's a pot and a bucket of water? What am I doing? Oh right, yeah, that's why I did that. So I can go like that now, and go like that, and I can get 4 lots of salt because I made it first. I'll make that automatic so I can actually get a load of that at some point. So now I've got salt, wonderful. I've got flour, I've got a mixing bowl, and I've got water. Where's my flour gone? My flour was going to put it up there, yeah. So, salt, flour, mixing bowl, water, gets me dough. Sweet. We are cracking on with stuff. I can now claim another reward. Let's go on the floor. And it is Effect None Dimlet. Thank you. Effect None wasn't one of the things I needed, was it? So now we are on to this. Excellent. Now that we have a good source of food and plenty of ore, it's now time to be working on machines. Obviously, before that can happen, we need a way to transport and store energy. Power, of course, can be dangerous left uninsulated. For now, our best method of insulating conduits is using lead. Then we could make use of redstone to contain the energy. So I need to make a leadstone energy cell, which means I need to go mining because I've got no lead yet. So my next mission is lead. I should also see what I can make with this stuff. So what can I make with dough? I can make bread. Yeah. I've got no leeks. I can make cake. Can I make cake? I think I've got everything for that apart from the cocoa. So I should start to look at making better foodstuffs these days. Now that I'm kind of getting there. Key lime pie. Like a bit of key lime. Okay, so tofu, cocoa powder. Looks like I'm needing cocoa for some of this stuff. I could certainly make an apple pie. Bakeware. Cool, just bricks. And sugar, of course, is just reeds. I can make a light meal. Sweet, I can make apple pie. I'll go mining, I'll try and find some lead. Our next thing then is to get that sorted. I think I can make the thing for our other quest here. So before we go any further, let's store that organic stuff in there. I got this, by the way, not in a bottle, from I think, was it from a reward bag? I've not done anything with it yet. Have a quick look at it now, because I want to look at it on camera. Food stuff can go in there. I'll deal with that in a bit. Where's it gone? Does this do something for me? I can't right click it or anything. Can't place it. Not in a bottle. No. So clockwork phase is a mod I've not touched ever, so we'll have to get into that later and find out what the crack is with that. But, yeah. I'll have to learn to cook between camera breaks. So in Voyager here we need Effect None Dimlet and a Terrain Void Dimlet. Effect None Dimlet, we've got one there. I think it has to craft it. I think it can detect if I craft it or not. Okay, so apple, 3 redstone, 3 paper, which is why I was carrying a bit of paper around in here. Apple. She'll have to eat soon because I'm getting a bit hungry. Not eaten recently. While I was out in the farm, I just ate a load of carrots and potatoes, because it does fill you up, even if it's quite poor nutritionally. Go on, fill me up some more. Oh. Which is why these are all not eaten recently, because I just ate loads of just raw carrots and raw spuds. That'll do for now. Apple, yeah, redstone. 1, 2, 3. He's going to let me make this guy. So there is one of our things we need. Effect None Dimlet, sweet. So is this detecting now that I've made it? Yep. And I need a Terrain Void Dimlet, right? Terrain Void. And that needs just a brick. Same but with a brick. And I've got bricks, awesome. Let's make another brick. I'll get that bakeware thing made. 3 more redstone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. We have got another quest done. They can go in there. I've got a structure non-dimlet. Okay, thank you. And we can check out what's next in here. So this is the last quest for in here. Now, armed with the new knowledge of dimlets, it is possible for you to create your own age, more custom than ever before. This could be anything you desire, a void dimension for easier building, or even a whole new world for exploration. The choice is yours. A task where the player has to reach one or more locations. So, it's called Q, nice. So I have to learn to make a dimension of my own. When I go back to the ship, of course I need to take power to the ship with me, because I've got an energy cell in there, I'll be running out. I go back to the ship, I can read the book, I can make a nice material, lapis, material iron ore. I can make a nice book. And a nice dimlet, and we'll see what we make. But I'll do that once I've finished all these quests here on what I'm calling Bellerophon. So I shall. Ooh, I've got more quests. Sweet. Renegade, of course. Why would we stop there? Oops. What? This one comes first then. Kyushu. Inventory management is quite the problem here. Unfortunately, the large golden bags of holding aren't quite craftable yet due to the number of resources they take. However, we could probably improvise a bag from cloth. I have to read a search. Reputation. Sweet. So because I've just done that with the quest out there, it's increased my reputation on Alchemist up to 5. Very nice. So that has given me these 2 quests, by the look of it. So I can now claim the reward there for making a bag. So transmuter, extended space, create a white bag. I've done that. You need to create a bag out of white wool for this. Remember, bone meal can be used as a white dye. So I had white sheep anyway, which is all good. And a second one is to upgrade that bag, I guess. Yeah. Of course, while we stop there, we could upgrade our bags to hold even more items with just a little more space. This upgrade can be applied in a crafting table to any bag. The contents of the bag will not be lost, but more room will become available. So that's something else I did. Got 2 more rewards. Terrain Islands Dimlet and a temperate fluid duct. Sweet. Very nice. 32 fluid ducts is very useful. I can actually put that aqueous accumulator down out of the way now, so it don't look quite so ugly. Brilliant. I'll do that off camera as well then. Has it opened any more quests up? No. Okay, so we're stuck needing lead to progress. Nothing open in them 3. We've got 1 quest to do in that, which is to create a new dimension. So I shall get on with stuff. I'll go looking for lead, and I shall see you soon. To finish this episode up then, we are going to create a leadstone energy cell. Have I got enough glass? There's a question. Probably not. Let's get a bit more glass cooking. Into there. That's going to cook us some glass up. What I should have in here is some lead ingots, because I threw that in there a little while back. There we go, 12 lead ingots. I went down and found quite a few resources down there. I've got loads of that manganese stuff, which looks like it's useful for some high level stuff. If you look in here, we've got it used in vibrant capacitor banks, for example. Silk touch upgrade. Item conduits. So I don't know if that's the only way you can get them. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's what manganese is used for, stuff like that. That's very useful. So what I need first is a frame. The frame is redstone, glass. I need 9 redstone. Should I make 2 of these? Possibly. 9 redstone, get a redstone block. 4 of them, and that glass I'm cooking up is going to give me that. Hello, bat. I knew I'd done it wrong. Lead in the corners, glass in the middles. Gets me a leadstone energy frame, wonderful. And now I believe it's 4 more lead, 4 iron. I ain't got a great deal of iron, to be honest. I did mine some down there. Best get that processed. And 4 iron around that. No, I've done that wrong. Iron, wrong way around again. Okay. Always doing things the wrong way around. There we go. It gets us a leadstone energy cell, which I can bang down next to there. I made a trash can, by the way, to get rid of some spare seeds. And you've got power. You need to have that as an input. Oh, max 200. No. Why? Push. Input. Disabled. Sword on flux. Are you no way? Click on energy cell. You're next to a generator. That's got power in it. That should be working as far as I know. Let's try it on top. I don't think it's going to make a difference because these generators can put out to any side. Why are you not accepting power? That's output, that's input. Input's 200, output's 200. Curious. Curious indeed. Do I need to make some... always active. Yeah. The figure IO shouldn't make a difference. Odd. Very odd. I can suppose I can make some flux ducts, 2 lead, bit of glass, 6. Let's chuck this in here. Iron, become iron, thank you. So I've only got 4 lead left. So yeah, it's a bit tight having to do this when we've got this small amount of lead. Between episodes I may go back up to the ship and have a look at, see what's involved in making myself a dimension. I should probably do that on camera. I think that's wrong, is it? I think that's wrong. Is it 2 lead or 2 glass? No, it is 2 lead. Let's see if this works then. Okay. Weird. So I don't want to put power straight into one of them. So if I was to... yeah, power's not going in. So it does not seem to want to put power straight into a leadstone cell. It has to have a bit of flux duct between it. Well, there we go. I can fill that up. Once that's full, I can take it, go up to the ship. There's one of these on the ship as well, isn't there? So I'll make sure one up there stays full. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Now, before I go really quick, I made a nice little bit of food. I made myself, I had a look for what I could make, and buttered toast, hearty light meal. That's a nourishing light meal, that's a hearty light meal, so it sounds better than nourishing. All that is baked potato and some butter, and butter is just some heavy cream, salt, and a saucepan. Saucepan, stick in an ingot, easy enough. And heavy cream is just, not like that, that's not what I made it at all. Not silicone tofu, but heavy cream. There we go, it's just milk and our mixing bowl. Got me some heavy cream. So I can make a nice buttered potato to go with my toast. Lovely. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. And next time, I guess we're going to end up back on the ship. I'll do some organising of this stuff between episodes. And I shall see you then. Cheers. Bye. Oops, back for a second. There was a second part to that quest. There was make the energy cell, and then there was make the flux ducts to move the power about. So I got a reward bag. From the reward bag I got 32 mini coals, which are like 1/8 coals, I think. They do 1600, yeah, 200. So yeah, and so I did need to make them anyway, and that has opened up a couple of new quests. I've got one here to make a pulverizer, and I've got one here to make what is called a storage scanner, which is from RF Tools, which lets you look into multiple chests at once, which is pretty cool. So I'll get these items made to start the next episode with. Cheers, bye.